Hi there and welcome to another episode of The Great Debate. He's Andy, I'm Dave. Thanks for watching. Today we're talking about online sales tax. Should it be a requirement that it's collected in all 50 states? Andy, what do you think?
Dave, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
We're dealing with antiquated laws here that are causing some unfair competition.
Okay.
So if the tax laws haven't evolved to the point where online and retail competitors can be on a level playing field, then I think we have a problem. And so that's where I know that the problem is existing for physical location sellers. So that's something that obviously we have to take care of, and they're looking at that in the Supreme Court now, and potentially on a national basis they will too, but trying to get Congress to do it is, you know,
that's
Congress.
not going to happen.
So that's probably not going to happen, so it's up to states, and they're going to try to create their own laws.
So you're pro-tax. You're clearly pro-tax.
Look,
pro-government, pro-tax.
Look, I don't like to pay it myself necessarily, but we do. Like, you know, we get taxed every day, and that's the situation that you have to deal with.
You don't get taxed every day.
You do.
If you're buying from Wayfair, you're not getting taxed.
Right, right.
And that's good. If you're a consumer, if you're an end buyer, an end user, the economy is, it's good.
It's not good because it's unfair competition. And then in this industry specifically, you're going to have sellers that don't even act within this industry, the Alibabas of the world, that are capitalizing on that. So then the online the traditional distributor who's trying to sell products online is then hurt even more because that company is going to take advantage of the tax laws that are so old.
Who are these traditional distributors that are selling stuff online?
There's plenty.
No, there's not.
Yes, there are.
So wait a second.
Yeah, so, every day there's more distributors.
$200,000 distributor X in Nebraska. Their competition is Alibaba and Discount Mugs now?
Could be. Okay. Absolutely. Why not?
No. No, they're competing with those in their local market. They're not competing against the giant behemoth
I
Amazon.
think if you think that way, then you're also thinking in older ways.
I think that's a lazy excuse.
You're just thinking in the past.
No, I think this whole debate is Amazon versus Best Buy, and that happened 10 years ago, and Best Buy did just fine. I think that's where this started.
Well, Best Buy, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I think we've evolved a little bit. And here's where I'm going to tell you this.
The tax laws have not evolved, though.
And there's a reason why. Because lawmakers are looking at this from an economic standpoint and saying this consumer confidence, consumer spending, we want that to be positive and not take money away from consumers to hurt disposable income. I think that's a realistic part of this.
That's only on a national. That's only on a national level.
All right.
On a state level, the states are looking for more revenue because they haven't been taken away.
States. Well, I feel so bad for New York and Pennsylvania because they don't collect enough taxes.
Well, New York does.
Answer me this. So if you are a budding distributor, okay, that is looking in the future or just started to use Amazon as a platform, and there were 300,000 small businesses in the U.S. last year that started to sell on Amazon. They don't have to collect sales tax right now.
Actually,
they would. No, they don't. Not they don't have a physical presence. Amazon does.
But
if you're selling through, you don't have to collect sales tax. So they're going to get hurt.
No, it's all going to happen.
No, yes. Your margins are going to get hurt if you have to collect sales tax and you're a smaller company. How is that a good thing?
Then you're going to raise the price. That's the way commerce works.
That's a good thing.
That's the way commerce works.
Let's raise prices, more taxes. Let's raise prices. Worse for consumers and good for who?
It's not necessarily worse for consumers.
Are you saying this is good for business?
If you raise prices successfully, then it can be. Look, it can be an onerous process. I get it, to have different state laws for 50 different states. Yes, it can be an onerous process, but it will be. Technology helps to solve all of that. Like, we have to evolve.
Money.
We have to evolve.
Like, if you're a smaller company and you have to figure out, who you're collecting sales tax from and what state, don't you need a platform for that? Don't you have to pay a software provider for that? Isn't that an expense?
Potentially, you could.
Okay, so that's good for who?
There's a cost of
doing
business.
Company?
There's a cost of doing business, and to say that prices can't raise because of that is again living in the past. Tax laws have to evolve, and if you don't want them to evolve, then you're going to live in the past too. As are all the other businesses in this industry.
Tax laws can evolve by not having there be tax. That is the way to go. So that's what I think. Tax is bad. Andy, pro-tax. Tell us what you think about online sales taxes. Send us a tweet at ASI Central. For Andy, I'm Dave. Thanks again for watching another episode of The Great Debate. We'll see you next time.